Dirty dealings, corporate battles, consumer wars. This is Evening 5. The Energy Transition and Water Transformation Ministry has kicked off the bidding process for the fifth round of the Large-Scale Solar Programme, or LSS5, offering a total generation quota of 2,000 megawatts. According to a notice on the tender and request for proposal from the Energy Commission, or EC, cited by The Edge, 4 packages will be offered under LSS Peralihan Tenaga Surya, ranging from permitted generation capacities of as low as 1 megawatt to as high as 500 megawatts. Package 1, taking up 250 megawatts of the total quota, comprises rooftop or ground solar power plants with a permitted generation capacity of 1 megawatt to 10 megawatts and will be only available to Bumiputra companies. Package 2, also with a quota of 250 megawatts, comprising rooftop or ground solar power plants, comes with a permitted generation capacity of 10 megawatts to 30 megawatts and will be open to bids from companies that have at least 51% Bumiputra ownership. As for packages 3 and 4, which offer the biggest permitted generation capacities under LSS5, they are open to companies that are at least 51% domestically owned. Package 3, with a total quota of 1,000 megawatts, comprises rooftop or ground solar power plants with a permitted generation capacity of 30 megawatts to 500 megawatts. Package 4, with a 500 megawatt quota, comprises floating solar power plants with permitted generation capacities of 10 megawatts to 500 megawatts. According to the EC, the solar power plants to be developed under LSS5 are scheduled to be operational in 2026. The planned disposal of Govt Heavy Industries Corp's 20.77% stake in troubled Govt Naval Shipyard to the MOF for RM1 has been extended for another month to April 30th. BHIC's Bourse filing today said the 6th extension, mutually agreed upon by both parties, gives them more time to fulfill the conditions precedent for the deal. The shipbuilder said all other terms and conditions of the share sale agreement remain unchanged. Cumulatively, the deal has been pushed back by nearly 7 months since the initial October 3, 2023 deadline for the fulfillment of the said conditions. The disposal of BHIC's stake in Govt Naval Shipyard, now known as Lumut Naval Shipyard, is part of Putrajaya's plan to assume full control of the Littoral Combat Ship project. The MOF, via Ocean Sunshine, owns the remaining 79.23%. Shares in BHIC ended trading at 45 cents a day, valuing the company at 253.93 million ringgit. The Malaysian Aviation Commission, or Mavcom, said demand for air travel in Malaysia is projected to return to pre-pandemic levels by the end of 2024 and potentially surpass that in 2025. Executive Chairman Datuk Sri Saripudin Kasim said the aviation sector is on a trajectory towards a robust recovery, with air passenger traffic in February 2024 showcasing a significant upturn. The regulator expects the country's air passenger traffic to reach between 93.9 million and 107.1 million passengers this year, as passenger traffic in February was recorded at 95.4% of the pre-pandemic level of February 2019. However, Saripudin flagged the current aircraft capacity as a pressing issue as supply chain disruptions delayed deliveries. Mavcom saw a strong recovery of passenger traffic in February, which recorded a 12.6% month-on-month jump to 8.1 million passengers. That's a 34.8% year-on-year growth from February last year. Year-to-date passenger traffic totaled 15.3 million as of February, compared with 12.6 million in the same period in 2023. Saripudin said the significant uptick reflects restored faith in safe travel and a resurgent desire for connection, underscoring the aviation sector's pivotal role in facilitating not just economic vitality, but also the rekindling of connections. Bank Pembangunan Malaysia, or BPMB, has appointed AMMB Holdings' former Group CEO Datuk Sulaiman Mohamad Tahir as its chairman, effective from March 20th. CEO Roni Abdul Wahab said in a statement that Sulaiman's leadership and guidance will be instrumental in steering the development financial institution towards achieving its strategic objectives and promoting sustainable growth as it delivers impact capital for national development. BPMB, which mainly provides medium to long-term financing to strategic sectors of the economy, is owned by Putrajaya through the Minister of Finance Inc. as its sole shareholder. According to the latest available figures, the lender's total assets stood at over 27 billion ringgit as of end 2022. Sulaiman, who retired from AMMB last November, was previously the CEO of CIMB Bank and has over 38 years of experience in the banking sector. He highlighted the pivotal role in national development that BPMB has played over the last 50 years and said he is privileged to have the opportunity to serve such a great institution and to be able to contribute to this country. The government has raised the allocation for the targeted subsidy program of the Rahmah Cash Aid Phase 2 by 20% to 1.5 billion ringgit in 2024 from 1.26 billion last year. According to the Ministry of Finance's statement today, 8.4 million Malaysian citizens will receive the payments ranging from 100 to 650 ringgit starting this coming Wednesday. Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim, who also helms the Finance Ministry, said the move to increase the allocation is in line with the fiscal improvement of the country, including the rollout of targeted subsidies to those who truly need it. Existing recipients and new registrants in the database will receive the payments through bank account via credit or cash via Bank Simpanan Nasional in stages based on the respective eligibility categories under the scheme. Anwar said the number of eligible recipients is expected to continue to increase this year, taking into account the new application and updating processes carried out throughout the year compared to once a year previously. If an applicant's name is not in the database, they would have to apply to enable the verification process based on the program's established eligibility categories.